Hi, this is Lillian Cox with the Coast News, and I'm here in Solana Beach at the Carruth Cellars Winery on Cedros with owner Adam Carruth and Annie Milliken, his girlfriend, and the operations manager for Carruth Cellars Winery. And Adam and Annie, if you could just tell us what you're doing there, please.
Well, late Sunday night, about 12 o'clock at night, the crusher destemmer stopped working properly. So instead of waiting until 6 o'clock in the morning to finish all the process, we decided to do whole cluster fermentation. So it's back to the old school. We're letting the fruit ferment, and we're needing to get some juice out of it, so we're smushing it with our clean feet. And everything's going pretty nicely. This is Alexander Valley Merlot from Snyder Vineyard, and we're making it right down here on Cedros in Solana Beach.
And how many bottles do you think will come? I understand you have another shipment coming in. In the end, how many bottles will you produce out of this wine? These grapes?
This will probably be about 1,500 bottles.
Okay.
Yeah, it's about, we do small batches of 6 to 8 barrels per batch. We made some really good Dry Creek Zinfandel already, and some Tempranillo, and some Russian River Pinot Noir. So, and we did that with the stainless steel crusher. So.
Okay. And so, Annie, I'm sorry. Does this remind you of that I Love Lucy episode?
We get asked about that episode all the time, and if we crush our grapes with our feet, and normally we don't. We wouldn't have the time or enough feet to crush all the grapes that we make wine out of, but yeah, this definitely reminds me of the I Love Lucy episode.
And how long will you do this at one time before you rest?
I don't know. This is the first time.
Because Adam, you told me that you, I think it was Sunday night when the machine started having trouble.
Right.
You were here till what, 2 in the morning by yourself crushing them?
Yeah, 2 in the morning. Well, we had friends, but we couldn't. And this is it's going a lot slower because we didn't crush it. But
okay.
This will be done in about 10 days, like normal.
Okay.
And, we'll press it out and go into barrels.
And what are you putting in the grapes now?
I'm just measuring the sugar content.
Okay.
Trying to. So I got a little too many berries in there right now. So, but it's looking like it's about 25 degrees Brix, so 25% sugar approximately. So it's perfect. And
we did actually last year have to foot stomp one batch, a Pinot batch. So my girlfriend Jen and I crushed that with our feet, and that ended up being one of our best wines last year. It was just a little small batch, and we ended up calling it Dirty Girl Pinot.
Oh, that's cute. And Adam, I had asked you that when you're here all by your lonesome at 1 in the morning, you know, what kind of music do you play while you're doing this? And you said you don't play music because it's really important for you to listen. If you could explain that, please.
Oh, when we're moving the wine around, we're using pumps, and it's important just to listen to if the pump's working properly and the press is working properly. So other than that, we play a eclectic mixing of music. It depends on who's working here at the time.
Okay. What does it range from? What is wine stomping music?
I'll let Annie answer that. She knows more than I do.
Wine stomping music in Solana Beach.
Well, some days we have salsa, some days we have classic rock, or a lot of times the Grateful Dead.
Whenever the Belly Up's playing, we'll play it.
Oh.
It's really a competition for who gets to the radio first.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what does that feel like in your feet? I mean, how does it? Does it feel good in kind of a weird way?
No, not at all.
I mean, you're also stepping on the stem, so.
Okay. And then you pull those out afterwards. Okay.
It's a lot juicier than yesterday, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
And then how many days do you say it'll take for this to completely break down?
Probably it'll be done in a week.
Okay.
It's already down about 20% already from
Sunday night. Okay.
Yeah, and it's just been sitting here. So yeah, it's if you look at the color, it's really nice, and it should be a really good wine.
And then what's the next process when this part is done?
It will go into barrels. They're fruit
Okay.
oak barrels and aged for 18 months.
Well, what about the skins?
Oh, the skins, well, we've been composting them at the local,
But how do you remove the skins?
we have a press. It's outside.
Okay. So it goes from here into the press before it goes into the barrels?
Yeah.
Okay. And then Annie just moved over to another one. Do you all ever get into a fight like they did in I Love Lucy?
Quite frequently.
Where you throw it at each
You're
other?
so funny.
This is definitely the most challenging time of year. Lot of work, lots of long days, 7 days a week. So we do get pretty tired, and it's nice to have a little grapiness to throw around at each other once in a while.
And Adam, or Annie, I understand that Adam created a wine for you called Muse, and why don't you describe that to us, please?
Well, it's basically a selection of my favorite barrels in the winery, a blend of Italian varietals and Cabernet Sauvignon from actually the exact same vineyard. So it's young and vibrant and spicy and full-bodied, and yeah, it's a really fun wine. It's brand new. We just bottled it a month ago, and we're really excited to share it with everybody.
And what are your hours here at the winery?
12 to 9,
Okay.
Wednesday through Sunday.
Okay. And so I'm going to pan over here to this lady. And what's your name, please?
Nancy Boardman.
And Nancy, you just happened to, you read about...
Actually, from the 101, up and down the 101 quite frequently, and I could see the wine tasting, and I was like, I've got to get over. I read about the winery, and I think it was... And anyway, and so I saw this big wine tasting, and so I just parked my car in a 3-hour parking spot down there and walked myself up.
So that's interesting that you can just walk in, and you also get a floor show.
And right in the middle of this. And really, honestly,
I almost went down. And Josh Potter from Potter Designs, right?
Yeah.
Designed the label on the Muse and our newest Chardonnay. Did an awesome job. We're really excited about the new labels. He's a local designer that does awesome work for lots of major labels. He's out of Carlsbad and went to high school with Adam. And we happened to run into him at the Village Pub in Carlsbad, and as most things happen with Adam, very serendipitously, he ended up doing our label.
So if somebody wanted to come down here and taste wine or buy it or watch you, you are located at 320 South Cedros in the back of the building behind Cole's Carpets.
That's
Right, we have to go up the driveway next to Cole's Fine Flooring, next to Project X Art Gallery.
Okay. And then what are your hours again, please?
12 to 9. So we're staying open for the belly up crowd.
Okay.
Wednesday through Sunday.
Okay, great. Well, thanks very much.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Thank you.